Well, welcome back again to Dave Shea's Tip of the Day with Zenoba. And Zenoba had some things he had to worry about this last time we saw him. Because, it's been 2 weeks since we've seen him, and we had Thanksgiving breaks now. Thanksgiving break, as we know, everybody, including me, has some cheat days during Thanksgiving, right? So did he have some sweet potato pie? Did he have some pumpkin pie? Did he overeat? Did Zenoba gain weight in these last 2 weeks? Or has he stuck to his plan? It has been 5 weeks since our first video and the start of the Zenoba fitness program, and he has been 226 pounds when he started 5 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, no, 326. I'm not even 300 pounds, so I'm not used to saying 300, right? That's a big dude. So we're going to see what he weighs, but before we check in on his weight, we're going to ask him some questions. 2 weeks ago, I was kind of like disappointed in him. I gave him like an A grade on his diet. He's been killing it, but he's honestly, in my opinion, failing as far as the gym goes. He needs to do both. It's very important for him to do some resistance training to keep his muscle, and I keep encouraging him too as well to keep his protein intake higher to help preserve his muscle. So the question is, have you finally made it to the gym?
Yes, I have. I've actually been to the gym 2 times already. So,
well, 2 times already. 2 times, like, when did you start going? Because 2 times
I
much.
went to the gym. I want to say it was yesterday. I went to the gym, and then I also went to the gym on Tuesday.
So twice this week.
Yes.
All right. So
yes.
2 times in 1 week is I'd still give that like a D grade, but prior to that he wasn't going at all. I think, for a C grade, which is passing, which I'm not a guy who cares about passing. I want to overachieve. It's always been. But 3 days a week would be a passing. 4 days a week would be like a B. And 5 days a week, I give him an A. And 7 days a week, overachieving. Now, 7 days a week can be tricky because you need to have time to recover as well. But, he can work out 7 days a week as I do work out 7 days a week. I actually work out, honestly, morning I do my fastest cardio, in the evening I do weightlifting. I do cardio like 5 days a week, and I do weightlifting like 5 days a week. So I'm getting in like 10 sessions a week of training. I don't expect him to do 10 sessions a week, but I really would like to see him doing at least 5 to get the A grade. Coming from a guy who's never exercised in a long time, going to work out even 3 days a week is going to be a big improvement. 5 days a week is going to take his weight loss to the next level, which, that's our goal. Our goal was 50 pounds by June. What month did we start this? Let's say right now it's
October
December.
26th.
Oh, you know the date. October 26th is when we started. So this guy's on it. So basically Christmas will be 2 months. As far as the gym goes, how's your experience been? What have you tried to do? What do you like, what you don't like?
I've been working with some other friends of mine, and they wanted me to try like HIITs, and being that I have like some sore knees and I haven't been working out for a long time, I wanted to get your opinion on, should I be going really fast to lose weight, or to my workouts?
He wants, if you didn't hear it correctly, he said HIIT training. HIIT training, if you're watching this and don't know what that means, HIIT stands for high intensity training. All right, so what that really means is, say you want to do like, say, a couple of sprints and then walk, sprint and walk, or go real hard in treadmill for 2 minutes and walk for 2 minutes, or go real hard in a bike for 2 minutes and walk, and then go slow on a bike for 2 minutes. It's very strenuous. Have you tried HIIT training yet?
No, I have not tried it.
What have you done so far?
Well, actually, let me take that back. We did, I don't know what it's called, but it was like turning your body, doing squats and throwing the ball and jumping. So, yeah.
Okay, moving around.
Yeah.
Well, my opinion, since he hasn't tried it yet, and HIIT training is cool. It has its place. I personally have been training for since I was 12 years old. I'm about to be 50, so it's almost like 40 years of training. I don't like HIIT training myself. It's work. It's hard. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it's just not fun even for me. And one of the things we talked about in the previous videos was, if you're going to be consistent in the gym, you got to find something you love. Like, I personally love lifting weights. I love the pump. I never get sick of it. Cardio for me is secondary, but I'm getting older. I want it for my heart. But I'm not going to be doing any like extreme HIIT training. Now, why I don't recommend it for him It's because he hasn't been going to the gym. So if he goes and sprints at whatever he weighs now, it's over 300 pounds probably still. I mean, what's the chances of him tearing his Achilles tendon? What's his chance of him tearing his thigh, right? So like, last thing he needs to do is be going too hard, too fast and getting injuries. So I would say at this moment of his progress, do not do HIIT training. I would say do slow, steady cardio for now. Like say, go on a treadmill, walk for 30 minutes. You know, for 30 minutes for you is a long time if you haven't done anything. And you can walk an incline and make it more challenging. Mm-hmm. You could ride the bike. Jogging when you're 300 plus pounds too, it's gonna be hard on your knees and your hips, on your ankles. Like walking an incline is gonna be a lot safer for him. Riding a bike would be a lot safer. Elliptical machine, he goes to the gym, you can do an elliptical machine, you kind of just floating on the air. All these things I would recommend. And if he has an hour to spare in the gym, I would probably, usually you start off with weightlifting first and then cardio after. Reason being is, even though cardio burns a lot of calories while you're doing it, putting on muscle tissue is gonna have him burn more calories throughout the day. So it's, but you know, the more muscle you have compared to fat, the faster your metabolism is. We wanna get his metabolism working quicker. So I would say do 30 minutes of muscle. If you're only going 2 days a week, I would dedicate 1 day upper body, 1 day lower body. If you're doing 3 days a week, I'd probably do upper body, lower body, upper body. And if you're doing 4 days a week, I would probably go upper body, lower body, take a day off, upper body, lower body, take a day off. And that's what I would do. And cardio, you can do always. Cardio at a low impact is just not gonna do much damage to you. Unless you're super, super like weak and you haven't done anything, you might even go from walking, you might even make your calves sore. But you know, hopefully he gets over that very quickly if he's even going through that. That's what I would recommend for you to do. Okay. Spend about an hour, low intensity cardio after your weight training. Gotcha. And this weight training too wouldn't be a bro split, right? He's not gonna go in there and do chest one day and back the next day. You know, he's all body. So you can stick to like 3 sets of body parts. 3 sets for chest, 3 sets for back, 3 for biceps, 3 for triceps. Do some abs, maybe little side laterals for shoulders, get the heck out of it. And you can do supersets to keep yourself moving. That way you're constantly moving and it's kind of like a slow, steady pace cardio. On top of that, when he goes to and starts his next cardio, maybe he has had his heart rate above 120 the whole time. So it's kind of like doing an hour of low intensity cardio. So you're getting 2 things in one. All right, that's what I suggest for you. Okay. So stay away from HIIT training now. Okay. Any setbacks or how was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a big cheat day?
Thanksgiving was fine. I don't celebrate the holiday, but I still do eat. There was no, actually I had, you know, a couple cookies, but other than that, everything was what I showed you, you know, pretty simple, you know, turkey, some macaroni, and, you know.
Have you stayed away from your sugary pops and all those soft drinks?
No sugary pops, just have, you know, I did have the ice sparkling that I was telling you about, and I just recently tried the V8 the other day, so other than that, no extra stuff.
And just watch these drinks, make sure they're not full of sugar. That's one important thing. And then I would keep your caffeine under 400 milligrams a day because you don't want your cortisol levels to go high. Correct. And really important for weight loss or anything with health, you want to get a good night's sleep. So I wouldn't have any caffeine at least 8 hours before you go to bed.
Gotcha.
With the big moment, what does Zenoba weigh? Let's go.
Step on the scale.
Well, look at that, boys and girls. He is 304. So Zenoba in 5 weeks has lost a total of 22 pounds. The big day is coming soon, I believe, if he keeps it up, especially now he's gonna work out. It's gonna be a celebration to see the guy get below 300, all right? That's coming quick. He also says he feels better. Tell him some things you've noticed about yourself that you've changed. Since you cut out the sugar.
Since I haven't had no sugar, I'm not tired. I'm not, I don't feel exhausted or, you know, I have more energy. I'm able to get up out of bed and actually like walk down the stairs inside, you know, besides holding the rail. So I actually feel great. I feel great.
So my opinion on this is like people watching this, I mean, he's living proof. He really hasn't even exercised yet. If you had to choose between exercise and diet, when it comes to losing weight, diet is number one. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. So make sure you're doing, and I don't want to call it a diet either because this is not a diet, it's a way of life. He changed the way he lives, he's changed the way he eats. We're not on a special diet, he's just eating clean. So he should be inspiration for everybody out there. Now he's lost 22 pounds in 5 weeks. The man's on a mission. I can't wait to see now that he's actually starting to exercise. What's next for him? Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Until next Friday, stay tuned. 7 days from now, we'll check it out. Remember though, he is lifting weights and stuff, and his weight loss has already been dramatic. It may slow down because he's gonna have more glycogen in his muscles. They're gonna fill up and hold more water. It might slow the progress on his scale, but it's not gonna be slowing progress overall. Say he puts on a little muscle, loses a little fat, he's really still making progress, because the more muscle he builds, the faster metabolism, the leaner he's gonna get. So keep up the great work. We'll see you next week.